I'm fighting. I don't feel I lose. Am I dreaming? Is there more like cause got me feeling like it's so too much I feel beaten, but I can't give up. I'm still fighting. I don't feel I lost. Am I dreaming?
I mean, that is definitely a win that mints you.
Sure.
And the winner of this match, as we mentioned, facing Christian Cage at Collision.
Phenomenal. Look at this.
450 splash, but Danielson got the knees up.
A lot of offense. Well, maybe not.
No, the jumping knee off the apron.
Do here. Oh, that Hart
His dominant hand, because of the steel rod in his right wrist. He doesn't want anything to happen to that right, or to the right forearm is where the steel rod is, but the kick to the midsection, and now Danielson out on the outside.
On that one duck deal, you could tell that Danielson was grabbing again at his side of his body. He's hurt, guys.
Swerve over the top, vaults, lands on his feet, though.
Oh, this is not smart, I don't think.
Oh, great counter.
It wasn't smart, Taz. You were right.
Well, this is what stopped you in midair. That's what happened.
No one wrestles a flawless match, Taz, as you know.
Against the TNT champion, Christian Cage.
The Swerve stomp. We've Flex off the top, and he gets it.
Holy Toledo.
A Saturday task. The round kick. The running shot in the corner. Danielson. Oh man, Taz,
that's his living.
I think, yeah, you were right. Oh,
God! Oh no!
The house call out of nowhere. Swerve capitalizing on the opportunity. Swerve stomp.
He's got it.
He's got it. You're right.
No, Danielson.
He survived somehow. How would you like to be Christian Cage knowing you have to face one of these guys on Saturday, huh?
Oh, what a counter! What a counter! Two, and Danielson again kicks out. Maker for Swerve.
It's a ploy.
Before.
It's a freaking ploy.
And
Hangman!
Hangman, he's facing Jay White later on tonight, but intervening, taking the crown away from Swerve. And Danielson looking for the Busaiku knee. No. JML driver counter. Danielson rolls through. The hooks are in deep, and no! Swerve kicks out. Danielson ducks.
Here comes
Busaiku knee on target.
You could see them all away.
Danielson, the win.
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Hangman remembered Wrestle Dream.
It was about 8 months ago. I told everybody that this is going to be my last year as a full-time wrestler. And I said it was going to be the most epic year of my career. But the truth is, it hasn't been what I wanted. You know, I fought for the TNT Championship against Christian Cage. I lost. I thought, okay, but I got another chance. I got the Continental Classic. Surely I'll win the Continental Classic. And I make it to the semifinals. And I lost. But I got a singles match against Okada at the Tokyo Dome. That will be my vindication. And then I lost. And then every big match, I lose, and I lose, and I lose. And the straw that kind of broke the camel's back was losing in Anarchy in the Arena. And I was pretty down about it. I was talking to Wheeler. I saw how fired up he was to come back. And I realized my last year as a full-time wrestler, it ain't over yet. And when Tony Khan announced that the winner of the Owen Hart tournament is gonna get a championship match for the AEW World Championship at All In Wembley Stadium, I got fired up one more time. This might be my last shot, but it's gonna be the best shot I've had in my entire career. And I'm going out on top.
Opposite corners, both men to their feet.
Hangman's bleeding.
That could have been that laceration that he suffered this past Saturday at Collision, opening back up. As Hangman and Danielson marching towards center.
Wow. Danielson just ate that. It's coming back for more. Look at him staggering.
Going to give Adam Page the strength advantage, the power advantage here. And that's why Bryan took him to the corner, because he knew in the center of the ring, Hangman's got his number.
Well, Hangman Adam Page on the middle rope, moonsault, and into, no, counter, tombstone pile driver.
That is it!
Hangman Page, no! Danielson able to kick out.
Incredible heel here.
Hangman Adam Page maybe thinking Ori Hara moonsault, but we'll never know because Bryan Danielson sent him crashing into the ring apron. And Danielson now returning to the ring.
Let's be clear about this. Tonight is Bryan Danielson's final shot. His last step of his odyssey.
Oh, Bryan Danielson! The springboard! I haven't seen him do that in more than a decade. Pulling out all the stops here tonight.
And looked like he hurt his elbow in the process. He's in a lot of
to the chest and taking a moment to compose himself. And Danielson looking very unsteady even as he delivers these kicks. Now, Bryan looking for the knockout shot. Hangman.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the pile driver on the floor.
Second pile driver in about 3 minutes.
And now, Dr. Michael Sampson checking in on Danielson. This could be the end.
Yeah, he may not be able to continue, and that would be hard.
The ring is up to now 8 on the 10 count as Danielson.
Someone said to Danielson, not sure it was the doc, he said it's not worth it.
Oh, but
Bryan Danielson said, I'm going to do it, and he's back in.
As much as I hate to say it, smart move by Hangman Adam Page, swarming Danielson.
A lot of people are saying that. That's out in the universe.
Hangman was looking for the discus, but instead, Busaiku knee! But Danielson cannot capitalize, cannot go for the pin.
What an amazing match. We're still going to crown a women's champion later in AEW go through.
Another roundhouse kick. Hangman, though, stays on his feet and lands on his feet, counters out of the German suplex. Ducks underneath, and Danielson lands on his feet. Danielson ducks underneath the lariat attempt. Oh, the Busaiku knee on Paul Turner. Hangman Adam Page, I think he knew Turner was at his back, and now
That's it!
discus lariat.
Oh, there's no justice. Where's the referee?
And look at this with the belt, just like he did to Jay White in the semifinals. Referee not there to see it. And Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, how befitting. Here we are in Calgary. Countdown. The Dragon's getting branded.
He has snapped. Jeff Jarrett is going to the ring.
Jeff Jarrett, that's exactly why Jeff Jarrett was at ringside, to prevent something like this from happening.
They had to and around the throat, the belt around the throat.
Hangman now shoving the special enforcer, Jeff Jarrett, to the mat. And this is really testing Jeff Jarrett. Oh, what is this?
No.
Jeff Jarrett's a referee.
Roll up by Danielson.
Not like this.
1, 2, go, Hangman. Hangman breaks free. And now, Danielson looking for the lapel lock, even with Hangman's belt still around Danielson's neck.
Don't you dare, Jarrett. You better call this fair.
The lapel lock escaped. Oh, Hangman, I think he may have over-rotated. No, he didn't. He's looking for Deadeye. Deadeye center of the ring.
Count it.
1, 2, and no! Danielson able to kick out.
What a freak.
This'll do it.
Hangman, shot lariat to the back.
Oh, brother, he's going for the kill here.
Danielson being checked on by Jeff Jarrett. Hangman Adam Page sizing him up for a second buckshot. Hangman, the buckshot, no, Danielson. Rolls him up, reverses the bridge back. 1, 2, no. And now Hangman, the crossface.
with the belt around the neck as well. How apropos.
Oh, look, digging the fingers, trying to adjust his grip. Hangman Adam Page on the crossface. Danielson trying to make a desperate lunge to the ropes to force the break. Can he do it?
Pain etched across his face, shooting down his spine. Surely, he's going out. He's going out.
Danielson tried to reverse, but he couldn't. And now, there you go. Danielson, though, he's going out. Hangman
That's
Page.
it. He's not moving.
Is Jeff Jarrett going to stop this match? Is Hangman Page going to go on to Wembley?
He's out.
Raise the arm, Jeff.
What is left?
There you go. Check the arm.
Oh, no, the hand.
He's not out. Look at the face of Hangman.
The hand did not drop. Danielson, can he force the break? Can he survive? Danielson, no counters. He's got Hangman hook tied. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes.
The winner of this match and the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Bryan. Bryan, we'll see you at Wembley Stadium in London, England for your title shot.
Bryan Danielson's going to Wembley.
Sit down before you fall down. Not my champion.
Well, thanks to Dr. Martha Hart presenting the cup and the title to the 2024 Owen Hart Foundation Men's.
See, that's why I meditate. I've got these shooting pains down my arms, and sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable. But you learn to do hard things when you're uncomfortable. And when I think of that, of winning the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament and what it means going to the main event of Wembley at All In, I'm proud of what I did out there. And a lot of this, I'm proud of winning the Owen because Owen Hart meant so much to professional wrestling. He meant so much as far as what it means to be a father in professional wrestling, what it means to put your family first, right? That's what Owen Hart means. But then also as Martha is shaking my hand and giving me the trophy, I think we call this the Owen Hart Memorial Foundation Tournament, but I'm just as proud to shake her hand because what she's done as a mother, all on her own, and raised those kids and started the Owen Hart Memorial Foundation and all the good that she's done, getting her doctorate, the people that her children have become, that's inspiring to me. And that not because I can't handle it anymore, not because I'm not good enough, that because I want to be the type of parent that Martha Hart is. That's why I'm stopping full-time wrestling. But one of the things that I want to do before I go, this is important to me. This is why I'm doing this. Everybody needs a fucking why. And this is my fucking why. It's because I'm not going out because I can't do this anymore. I want to show my kids and my family that I can be the best in the motherfucking world. And I'm not stopping because I can't hang it anymore. I'm stopping because I love my family so much. We talk about Owen Hart. Tonight, I'm talking about Martha Hart. That's the kind of parent I want to be. And that's what this represents. And tonight, I'm here to talk to you guys about two things: presents and promises. I have been very lucky in my career. You know, I was forced to retire. I had it all taken away from me. But since I've come back from that retirement, I've been able to be present. When they say you don't know that you're in the good old days until they're almost gone, I was able to know. I was able to be present
in the good old days. These last 3 years at AEW have been incredible, and they have been the funnest time of my career. Tonight, before I came out here, I was able to be present behind the curtain. When I came out here and you guys were chanting yes, I was able to be present. So now, let's talk about promises. I promised my daughter that when she was 7, I would stop wrestling full time. I promised my family that my contract with AEW would be the last wrestling contract I ever signed, and that contract ends tomorrow. And I promised myself that every time I stepped foot in this ring, I would give every single thing that I have. For the fans, because you guys deserve it, and for myself, because I deserve it. When I came to AEW, I said I was gonna do 2 things. I said I was gonna kick people's heads in, and I said I was gonna win the AEW World Championship. Now, over the last 3 years, I've kicked a lot of people's heads in. But I have not won the AEW World Championship. Yet. Now, this is probably gonna be my last shot. Not probably, it will be my last shot. And it's at AEW's biggest show of the year at Wembley Stadium at All In. And there's doctors telling me that I shouldn't wrestle. And my family doesn't want me to wrestle. But here's my promise. My promise is that I will go to Wembley Stadium and I will be present for that moment. I promise that I will go to Wembley Stadium and give you every single thing that I have. I promise that I will give you 100% where 101% is not possible. I promise. That at All In, with my body, with my mind, with my soul, I will go all in. And to ensure that I keep that.
Well, you could tell those words from Jeff Jarrett last week really resonated with Bryan Danielson, but
the house is split in half.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Bryan. I respect the hell out of you, man. I respect the fact that you inspired an entire generation of young wrestlers to go out there and pursue their dreams, me included. And if this was any other time, I really would be rooting for you. I'd be rooting for you and cheering you on to go all in and win that AEW World Championship and have your moments. But this is Swerve Strickland's time. When I came to AEW, I said I was going to win the AEW World Championship, and I did. You're one of the greatest of this generation, but I'm one of a kind. Hell, I'm so ahead of my time that people 10 years from now are going to want to sit back and press rewind. You came in here and AEW said you was going to win the AEW World Championship. You said you were going to kick everybody's head in. I guess you couldn't handle it when they started kicking back. This is not an achievement award. This is not something that you get after 25 years of service. No, this here belt is something that shows you and shows everybody else that beyond a shadow of doubt that you are the best in the world. And I am the best in the world. You challenged Will Ospreay and you had a classic, but you lost. Hell, on top of that, you got hurt. Will Ospreay challenged me and I won. You took on the Elite of Anarchy in the arena and you got pinned. While I led Team AEW against the Elite at Blood and Guts and we won. Hell, last year I competed in front of 80,000 people at All In while you were too broken down to even get on a flight to London. Maybe your body just can't handle the pressures of being a champion. I know you like to make a lot of promises and you want to be in the moment. So let's be in this moment, Bryan. And let me make a promise to you. I promise you that I am the most dangerous man in AEW. I'ma also promise you this, that you will not be walking out of All In as champion. Hell, after I'm done with you, you may never walk again.
Swerve, I have one more promise. I promise if I don't win the AEW World Championship, I will never wrestle again.
Oh, wow. What the hell? What? That is. Danielson, he's been qualifying this as his last time, or his last year as a full-time wrestler, but
right. Your title versus my career at All In. Swerve, what do you say?
That's very noble of you, Bryan. But don't keep that promise to me. Keep it with your family.
Swerve. Haymakers from both sides. Jeff Jarrett, the Enziguri.
That's it.
Talk about Owen Hart as now Jarrett.
He said that's it. That means a stroke.
Stroke was coming, but the chair.
Oh my God.
The chair that Jeff Jarrett wedged into that corner.
Drop back into it. Psycho knee into it. You're right.
Psycho knee with that chair. The cover.
How about that?
What goes around comes around, right, guys?
The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
World Championship versus Bryan Danielson's professional wrestling career.
Would you look at here?
Y'all see this? Y'all see this, right? No, you saw that, right? We just witnessed 3 great legends of TBS programming right here in front of our eyes. We got to see Jeff Jarrett. We got to see Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And now we get to see Swerve Strickland.
Oh.
These are all men that have defined pro wrestling on this network. The difference between us, though, and you, Bryan, is we've all been world champions here. And the only thing standing between you and this here championship is Swerve Strickland. You're one of the greatest of all time, Bryan. That's why it's going to be great for me and a huge honor for when I retire you and end your career at All In at Wembley Stadium, and your legacy becomes mine. And I will not hesitate to take that kill shot. I promise you. Heck of a match you just had out here. So how you feeling? Legs a little wobbly, back giving out on you, losing a little feeling in your fingers. If that's what Jeff Jarrett does to you, just imagine what I'm going to do. A great test for you nonetheless, though. So how about I get tested as well? You know, I want a little warm up before Wembley Stadium, before All In, before this title defense. I need a sparring partner since you got one, so how about this? Next week in Norfolk on Dynamite, I step in the ring. Your AEW World Champion goes one-on-one with Wheeler Yuta.
You want this shit?
This week I just sit in the back and watch you go one-on-one with Jeff Jarrett. But next week I want you to have a front row seat. And I get to show you why I am the most dangerous man in AEW. Whose house?
What a massive challenge.
There you go.
Thrown out for 1 week from tonight. Swerve Strickland, Wheeler Yuta one-on-one. But there you see at the bottom of your screen, All In London, live on pay-per-view Sunday, August 25th. AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland, Bryan Danielson one-on-one. It will be title versus career at Wembley Stadium. What Hart Wheeler Yuta is showing, but cannot survive a second one.
No,
there can't be any way.
They just got caught with that first one. I don't even think Yuta realized what happened on that second one. Oh, come on, Strickland, enough's enough here.
No, Taz, you're right. I don't know what he's trying to prove.
A third house call.
Well, it's like I said before, you're on top of that mountain. You know people are coming for you now.
Oh, my God.
Right out of the page of Danielson.
Stomping down on Wheeler Yuta. And look at his lefts and rights. Yuta. And that is it. His referee calls for the bell, but Swerve continues to pound Yuta. And Danielson saying, no, Danielson's had enough for sure.
This is what Swerve wanted.
Well, the ref had to stop the match because Yuta could not defend himself. He's knocked out.
Wheeler Yuta is completely defenseless. Swerve Strickland can't defend himself.
No. I got a message for you. Bryan, I said last week that I was going to show you and the rest of the world why I am the most dangerous man in All Elite Wrestling. That was just an example of what I'm going to do to you in front of 50,000 people at Wembley Stadium in 2 weeks. Bryan, you're going to bring your family, right? Because right where you sat, front row, and watched me mutilate Wheeler Yuta is the same thing I'm gonna do in front of your daughter when she watches you have your last match. Then you can fulfill that promise that you made to her, that you were gonna retire. I'm gonna force you to retire because that's what I'm gonna do when I cripple you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's going beyond the bounds here. He not only wants to retain his title to Swerve.
Wow. Yeah, that's breaking the code, folks, right there. When you use that word, that C word in the business, that's breaking the code.
Whoa, Strickland's back out here. Almost called. Danielson with his back turned.
Speaking of breaking the code.
And the champion is really setting the table.
I mean, I said it, there are no lines sacred to Swerve Strickland.
Look what he's doing now.
Wow. August 25th. Will it be the end of an era? Will it be the end of Bryan Danielson's career? We will find out at Wembley Stadium in London, England.
Well, as you already said, Nigel, I'm the most dangerous man in AEW. And that's not because, well, actually it is. It's because of the pain I endure and inflict, but also because of the people that I've defeated to get here and to keep this AEW World Championship. Let's make a list, shall we? You all know them, you all seen them, right? Hangman Page twice now. Jay White. Takeshita. Samoa Joe. Claudio Castagnoli. Christian Cage. And the man that put Bryan Danielson's neck in jeopardy the way it is, Will Ospreay. I'm telling you right now, Bryan Danielson, I am going to dissect you from head to toe in that ring at All In. I'm going to do it purposefully, menacingly, and scientifically.
Well, that is certainly an impressive list, champ. But there's one person who wasn't on that list. And with that in mind...
Whoa, hold up. I'm not done here yet because as much as I truly appreciate Bryan Danielson being the generational legend that he is, I mean, I'm talking about another Pacific Northwest native like myself, 2 Washington State born wrestlers in the main event of All In for this World Championship, but I still can't help but feel disrespected by you, Bryan. Because I'll keep hearing all your little scripts from these interviews that you've been doing lately saying that you're ready for retirement. You're ready to walk off and be a family man. And that is what pisses me off. That's a slap in the face to your world champion because you're trying to take that from me. You're not taking that moment from me, Bryan. I'm the one that's going to take it from you. I'm going to do something to you that makes sure that you don't get the itch. No, you're not capable of getting back in the ring after All In. And by some act of God, some lightning striking down and reviving your body after I decimated in this ring at All In. Maybe you do get the itch. Maybe you do get that little fighting spirit, that American dragon in you that wakes back up and fires back off and thinks that they can get in this ring and do it again. Maybe you want to keep it under wraps and keep it from me. Maybe you want to go into some independent wrestling show in the state of Washington. No, don't you go nowhere. You stay right here. Maybe you want to do a little independent show and wrestle without me knowing I'm going to be there through the curtain and beat you down. Maybe you want to go all the way to Arena, Mexico and hide under a mask under a different alias to try to get your little kicks off again. Guess what? I'm going to be in the streets of Mexico and I'm going to beat you down. Or maybe it gets to the point where you're feeling it a little bit. Maybe you get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna have a sit down in my home with my family and I'm gonna discuss with my wife, hey honey, I think I'm gonna get back in the ring. I think that I can do it again. Guess where I'm gonna be?
Well, I think Danielson's heard enough.
He certainly has.
Oh, God.
On a hop. Yeah, when you invoke this man's family. Oh, Danielson.
Danielson exploding on the scene here.
Damn. Well, he remembers what happened last time. You remember the kicks from Swerve, the cheap shots.
Maybe you're confused. Maybe a lot of people are confused. Because I don't come out here for 20 minutes every week and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about myself. But I know the truth. I know who I am. I know a lot of people say it and they throw it around like it's just some sort of token, like it's some sort of catchphrase. But this isn't. This is the truth. You know it and I know it. I'm the best wrestler in the world. And I have been for the last 20 years.
What a moment.
So you think, Swerve, you think that you can say that you're gonna beat me, that you're gonna retire me, that you're gonna cripple me in front of my daughter. This Sunday at Wembley Stadium, in front of the fans who have paid to see me for the last 25 years. For my peers who I've traveled the road with for the last 25 years. And in front of my family, my wife, my son, my daughter. You said you're gonna cripple me. Well, you're gonna have to do more than that. You're gonna have to damn near kill me, because I will leave my soul in this ring.
That is what Jeff Jarrett wanted to see. That is what Eddie Kingston wanted to see. That's what the world wants to see. Bryan Danielson, that fire in his eyes.
Tonight, there's been a lot of talking. There's been a lot of fighting. And there's only one question left. Can Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, beat Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship? They know the answer, and you know the answer.
The dragon is awake, boys. The spirit of the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, is galvanized. He is ready for the fight of his life.
I promise, if I don't win the AEW World Championship, I will never wrestle again. Your title versus my career.
This might be my last shot.
The American Dragon! Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road.
Time grabs you by the
here to wrestle.
To go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
When you showed up in AEW, everyone else was scared, but I was excited. We could create a dream team of unmitigated, pure wrestling violence.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
When I think of things that I've been deeply impacted by, it's not necessarily matches. It's like the moments, the relationships that you build.
Now, notice how he said it's for the four of us.
And this will be 25 years into wrestling. I'm the best mentally I've ever been.
You had the time of your life.
To beat me, you're gonna have to damn near kill me, because pain is temporary and pride is forever.
I will not go gently into that good night. At Wembley Stadium, at Owen, it will be my last shot. My promise is that I will go to Wembley and I will be present for that moment.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Wrestling is everything that I love. This is the life that I wanted my entire life.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
If you fight for your dreams will fight for you.
Then they have to get a doctor to press no.
From 196
whose house?
Weighing 230 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Swerve Strickland.
In London, England, at Wembley Stadium, having at it for the world title. It's pretty wild.
Oh, Swerve just shot a glance over at Bryan's family. And Swerve, this past Wednesday, he vowed to dissect Bryan limb by limb, piece by piece, in front of his family. As Danielson counters the knee strike.
One thing to say it, another thing to do it. And Swerve is yet
could be in service of this label lock.
Yeah.
Which, depending on how compromised that shoulder is, could lead to a very early finish. And a continuation of Danielson's career, but Danielson set over the top.
Let's be leery here, gents.
Yep. Oh, God. Push. Kick into the jaw. As Swerve, despite the early danger, looking composed.
Here he goes. Watch out.
Now Swerve over that top. No, Swerve landing on his feet on the outside. Danielson.
There's some serious chances these guys are taking here in the early going.
Yeah.
Chances they may not be able to recover.
Springboard. The springboard, the cannonball. Or excuse me, Danielson climbing to the top. And Danielson dropping the knee.
The crowd up.
Well, pro wrestling was his one and only love growing up.
Well, in Bryan's case, the student is undoubtedly, in many people's opinion, become the master. But Danielson, if you speak to him, he says he will never stop learning about professional wrestling. There's always something new to experience.
I think that's a common trait, ex-calendar of all. They're teetering on disaster, Tony.
Oh,
yep. Paul got kicked in the back of the head.
Got clipped a little bit by the boot of Danielson. It was inadvertent, but no. Oh, look. Nana just running the ring bell. Oh! The death-bending driver on the ring bell.
His head hit that bell. Oh, my God.
He can't survive that.
It's Nana, too, to get that ring bell.
Oh, no. Now we've got trouble in deep water.
Yep.
It's not only bleeding, holding his neck.
Is that an issue?
That neck may be the most serious issue of the two.
Yeah. It certainly could be, as Paul Turner begins the count to Bryan Danielson on the outside.
The physical issues of the shoulder, griddle, neck area, and the head of Danielson is well documented, and throughout his career, he's had issues.
Yeah, and he said he's going to likely, JR, need neck surgery by the year's end, right?
That's what he told me.
That's right.
The blood flowing freely from Danielson as he beats Paul Turner's count.
Shows the heart of Danielson to get him before the count out. You don't want to lose like that. He'd rather get beaten down and beat in the middle of the ring, not counted out.
His family's watching. Why is he going to do this?
He loves that.
And that was the point. That's right in front of Bryan's family here at ringside. As Bree,
very uncomfortable.
Bree Danielson, Buddy, and Birdie all looking on.
Her bloody father's face being kicked in.
Bree trying to avert her children's gaze.
Come on, Strickland, you're better than that.
You want your daddy to go home? I'm giving that to you. You want your daddy home with you? That's what I'm giving you.
Oh, he's kind of snapped.
That's how it gets sometimes.
That on terms.
Right.
But Swerve Strickland may have something to say about that.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Danielson driven down hard.
Oh, Danielson just faced.
Swerve stop. No, Danielson covers.
What a counter that was.
Smart wrestling. That's smart wrestling.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Look at Danielson.
This is unbelievable. He turned this around.
He's got a surge of adrenaline here.
Danielson can win it right here if he can regain the leverage that he once had and that he needs.
And right there, Strickland attacked the grip, Excalibur. He broke the grip. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, the hand fighting by Swerve Strickland proving effective. But Swerve, I'm sure cognizant of that early damage done to his shoulder in this match, trying to avoid a submission hold from Danielson at all costs. The reversal, Danielson, nope, they'll counter roll. Unsuccessful for Swerve, but the up kick scores.
Right in the face, you can hear it.
Danielson
got a little too fancy, Strickland did.
Danielson put his entire body into that lariat.
Back up on his feet after that, though.
Strickland does have a size advantage, but that's never bothered Danielson his whole life, his whole career.
Yeah, I think he's past that.
Yeah, for what Danielson may lack in size, he more than makes up for in technique, in passion, in drive, and flatliner.
Oh, he's got
the cover, got it, and Danielson.
And resilience, and toughness, and courage.
But he's facing a man, Swerve Strickland, who has defeated 9 world champions this year. Think it would have been a cattle mutilation.
Tiger suplex. That's a Swerve fighting his way out of the cattle mutilation. But Taz, as you said, Danielson maintained the overhooks.
Yep.
With that Tiger suplex.
Yeah, a throw that is not often done, and you know these round kicks.
Oh, he's rocking the champion.
Some bruises or cracks every time he strikes. Gotta be.
The roundhouse kick completes the combination for Bryan Danielson.
Looks out at his family.
Dawn is smiling away. She's happy now.
Yeah, Buddy happy as well. As Danielson targeting the spine of Swerve Strickland. Earlier today, Prince Nana pointed out to me that Swerve Strickland, the first black professional wrestler to main event here in Wembley Stadium. A grand distinction. But now,
very cool.
That's awesome.
Yes, that's very, very cool.
He's going for a tiger throw hit. Don't do this, Danielson.
Tiger suplex from Danielson.
No margin for error. No margin for error on either side.
Nasty.
As Danielson covers. No! Swerve kicks out.
Yeah, Paul Turner had looked at cattle mutilation.
There it is, cattle mutilation. Swerve in some very, very deep water right now.
Tough this late in the match to hit that bridge like that and stay in it. Takes a lot of cardio strength.
Well, especially when you're bridging on your head, Taz, the blood flows more freely out of the head of Danielson.
You have an open wound there.
But Swerve, wow, Swerve getting up to his feet.
That's really impressive from Strickland.
Counter.
Oh, no. No. Oh, God.
Danielson!
That's so dangerous.
You're not kidding.
Calamitous landing for Bryan Danielson.
And I hope Danielson's okay.
Paul Turner immediately gesturing for Dr. Michael Sampson.
Oh, let's see what happens here. This is...
And multiple members of the medical team here in AEW. I mean, think about it. It was the match with Will Ospreay where Danielson suffered that. He may just be moments away from ending.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right about that, Excalibur. That's it. That is it.
No!
A good powerful long.
You can see the lights are still on in the eyes of Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, here we go.
A second house call.
Yeah, here though, Danielson.
Another one's coming.
Say, I'm sorry to his family. Oh, no!
Yeah, he's done. Danielson, this match is over here, guys.
At some point, you got to say, okay, look, it didn't work.
Right. 1, 2.
No, Danielson!
He just popped his shoulder up. I don't know if it was instant kicks, I should say.
My God. He's looking right at his family.
But not random kicks either time.
Yeah.
Onto one area.
Looking at his family, rising to his feet. My God.
He's getting fired up, man. Swerve's in trouble. Swerve's in trouble.
They're not to the family. They're sitting here at ringside. They're motivating this man. He looks at him. He loves him. And then here he goes.
Got a Swerve. Catches the kick.
What a counter.
Danielson.
No.
Look at this. A triangle.
Yeah.
Triangle cinched in. Downward elbow strikes. Swerve can't protect himself.
They beat the hell out of each other, and it's still anybody's ball game.
Swerve's gonna lift him up. He's lifting Danielson up by his beard. But Danielson counters. The shoulder capture. The suplex. Oh!
Right. He rocked his head that time.
Danielson can turn nothing into something just like that with a snap of his hips. He understands wrestling. That's why many consider him the best in the entire world, no matter the canvas.
Oh, brother.
Man, I feel like Danielson gave Strickland his best shot.
He sure did.
And the champion brushed it off. Wow. That Busaiku knee has been so reliable for Bryan Danielson, but now he finds himself in the grip with Swerve Strickland. Swerve
looking at the family, looking right at Danielson's family.
And Swerve looking for big pressure. Oh, there it is! 1, 2, 3.
What do you say? What do you say now?
Look, Swerve in shock. He's in shock. People are going nuts here. Swerve cannot believe what happened. Look at him.
And talk about reliable. I think that's the first.
Oh, wait. Going on to the right here. What the hell is it? That's Hangman.
Adam Page.
Hangman, Adam Page. We need security over here right now.
Hangman has been dead set on revenge on Swerve Strickland. He's obsessed with Strickland.
Let's don't run a great moment here. I think that's what's happening.
Well, Hangman, security swarming Hangman, thankfully, before he's able to affect the proceedings. But
get him out of here.
Don't run the party with the rest of us.
Can he get him? Can he get him?
1, 2. No!
Oh, that was a long, fat, juicy 2 count.
No. Big pressure again. Arm drag. Good count on that arm drag. Ooh. Kick to the midsection. Pump kick sends Danielson back to the corner.
It's getting intense.
He's got to follow up with something now. That's not going to win it.
He's got the champion rock.
Look at the fans, my God.
Man, the impact, the intensity.
Here it comes. What's happening in here? Lapel lock, center of the ring. He's got that extra pin.
It is indeed. It is in tight.
Will it be enough? Can it be enough?
Can he get him to tap? Runs the hand, and he's trying to attack the grip. Is Strickland going to tap out?
A new champion.
The career of Bryan Danielson continues.
Still asleep, I feel the ray of sun on my face. Your magical light shining, your rays. Heal the wonders of our lives taking place. Blowing breeze of love on my pillowcase. No need to look very far, it's right here. In your heart, in your soul, in your lovely garden. It's a temple to fulfill our needs. It's the field where there is only peace. When it seems like it might be too heavy, deep inside I do believe in my lucky day.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, you guys did great.
Oh, yeah, you really great kayfabe. You were so entertaining.
It is heavy, yeah. I was trying to powerbomb him in front of everybody, and he was just running away from me. And all that kind of stuff. But you did so good. Oh, you don't. What's that?
Watching.
Good job watching and good job running after all the streamers. We needed that.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Daddy, I love you.
I love you so much, bud.
Could you clean that off?
Could I clean the ketchup off? Yeah, I'll clean the ketchup off.
Thank you very much.
Christmas card?
Our Christmas card.